I hate putting Mary Kelly on the back burner while she continues to destroy lives with those microchips, but for now, we've no choice.
Then perhaps it's time to have a closer look at the elephant in the room. Nigel Cass, billionaire warmonger and current CEO of our local board of thugs, Albion PMC.
Cass certainly profited most from the bombings. We can inspire London to resist from now till forever, but it still won't break Albion's grip on the city. Not with Cass at the top.
Yes, we have to take the fight to the boss, man. Cut the head off the snake. But how are we gonna get Cass and Albion to fuck off out of London?
Bagley's come across a possible gap in Cass's armor. An ex-insider, ex-friend with an axe to grind. He'd be an asset if we can find and convince him to work with us. Come to the safe house. We'll talk it through.
I worked with a lot of waste men in my time, but a fucking Fed is a new low. Know what I mean?
I hear you. When it comes to Babylon, we have trust issues. But Caitlin, she isn't your typical cop.
A Fed is a Fed. They don't fucking well change.
Albion is the real enemy, not the police. I got a feeling she'll surprise you.
Well, don't come moaning to me if this all blows up in our faces.
How are you doing? I hope you don't mind me getting situated in your safe house. Crime marches on, and so will I. There are still cases that need to be closed, if you'll help me.
Okay, I'm on it.
Excellent. I uploaded a case to Bagley. He can brief you on it.
Hey, you alright?
I was just reading Sky's obituary. Thinking of cracking out the champagne.
Hey, no, she's dead.
She was a mass murderer. She was ultimately a slaver. I'm not shedding any tears for her.
Remember now, this was murder. We can't puff ourselves up over it or celebrate. Ground yourself.
I'd rather be honest with myself about what we do. We are judge and executioner. Why pretend anything else?
Whatever you say.
Can Kelly's been sending a ton of crypto to an unknown party in Cairo. Something to do with Kronos X.
That's that new dark web designer drug, right? The police
Wagwan.
Hi, how are you?
Me struggling with Sky Larson's AI lab shit. It haunts me still.
Yeah.
She murdered people for it. Even her own mother. Sold their minds. Is what the fuck?
What haunts me is the fact that those mind-mapped individuals are still in her lab. All their brains carved out of those bodies and put in her psychotic experiment. They can't sleep, eat, shit, or die. Lifeless, but eternally alive.
A prison no one should be in.
If you find me on a hard drive, overwrite me into oblivion, I beg you.
Surprise, you twat. Between my work with 404 and tracking down Sky Larson's neural map nightmares, I thought I could do with a new workspace. I could do with your help as well. I just clocked a hit and run by a black cab. Happened a while ago, but the news ain't picking up on it.
Yeah? Why should we care about that?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe because all of London's black cabs are driverless, run by AI.
Yep. Oh no. Yes. I do. Right.
Right, let's talk about Albion PMC, the only British organisation to successfully oppress more of the developing world than the British government. Led by Nigel Cass, a man the partisan media calls a charismatic visionary, and Amnesty International calls a war criminal. Albion was given the key to the city to re-establish order following the bombings.
It's shady as shit.
It is. So that's two reasons why we need to find an angle on Cass.
We've found one. His name, Hamish Balaji. Born in London, Balaji was a recipient of the Cass Foundation Technical Scholarship at 14, which included a mentorship with Cass himself. At 16, Balaji designed Cass's first drone fleet. Fun fact, Cass delayed the launch by a week so it would land on Balaji's birthday.
Cass sounds like Balaji's second dad. Why would he help us?
They had a falling out after an incident in the Niger Delta 3 years ago. A buried human rights investigation accuses Cass of ordering a drone fleet to wipe out a village protesting the construction of a pipeline, but the drones malfunctioned before they could. Balaji is named as the likely saboteur. He's been on the run ever since, but now tracking data shows he's reappeared in London.
Shit, he's looking for redemption like with the protesters. This guy designed Cass's drone fleet. I think he's trying to disarm Albion.
He covers his tracks well, but that's a good guess. Unfortunately, according to this Albion intelligence report intercepted by our friend Caitlin Lau, Cass knows Balaji's in London as well. So, that's the op. Make contact with Balaji before Albion finds him. Then convince him we have a mutual enemy in Cass.
So this guy's our best chance to stop Albion and clear our names. And the largest private army on Earth wants him dead. No pressure.
It took some doing, but I've narrowed down the area where we're most likely to find Hamish Balaji. I've pushed the coordinates to your optic.
Free country, yeah. No way. Yeah?
What are you talking about, Dion?
Sharp suit, real
I just can't handle this right now.
He orders a drink.
Just
Balaji has been snooping into Albion's affairs. Quietly, of course, but I've been able to determine that most of his activity stems from this area.
Time to introduce ourselves then.
Not so fast. Hamish isn't in, according to his home security. And before you get ideas, he's rigged his front door to a series of traps designed to delete all of his data and then your life. Not necessarily in that order.
Well, that's a proper conspiracy theorist's level of paranoid.
To be fair, you are an armed insurgent trying to break into his flat. Anyway, you should be able to connect to the local grid and use security cameras to disarm his traps.
Say no more.
I believe the main interface is on the rooftop.
You think I could get through those windows up top?
Sure, if you can get there. 3 options here. 1, use the window washing platform. 2, find a cargo drone. 3, give up, go home, and resolve to be a better person.
Okay, I'm on it. Shit! I got to get through all of these traps.
You could force the traps to unlock by rewiring the power.
Okay, I'm on it.
Welcome to Claire and Present Danger, and welcome to Fascist London. Don't let that boot on the back of your neck disturb you. In time, you'll barely feel it. We have to wake up, people. If there was a playbook for setting up a totalitarian police state, Albion would be most of the way through it and working on the epilogue. They certainly took advantage of the fallout from the bombings, didn't they? Preyed on the fears of the city government, too. They were only too happy to hand Nigel Cass the keys to the city. Wash their hands to the whole mess. The collar will only get tighter now, friends, unless we do something. We can't wait for someone else to fight back. We are the change.
The traps are disarmed. Now, if you go through the front door of the flat, it's much less likely you'll be killed.
While the privacy section looks real nice on paper, anyone with a
Move! One more muscle chief and I'll blow the whole place with you in it.
All right. Take it easy.
Who the fuck are you? And what are you doing in my flat? You with Albion?
Please, think more underground.
What, DedSec? Yeah, right, and I'm Che Guevara. You done?
Wait, cool it now, man. I'll be a nosy in the city. You have to run.
Fuck me. You're telling the truth, aren't you? Fucking hell, thought I was careful. Fucking idiot, Amish. Look, Cass is worse than you know.
Shit, Bedrin. We know. Why else do you think we come here?
Maybe, because Nigel Cass is paying you. That's how fucking mercs work.
Nah, you're not listening. We need your help and we got no love for Cass. Bastard did the bombings and tried to kill us.
Mate, you don't know shit. You have no idea what Cass is and what...
Move!
Fuck! An Albion squad's closing in on you. I guess you weren't lying about that part. Fuck. Think, Amish, think. Shit, fine. We'll table it. I'll buy you some time. Just go. No!
Move it!
Shit!
Don't just stand there. Albion won't be fussy about who they shoot.
Received moving in. Over. All
local units. The suspect is in the water. Come in, dispatch. Drones are en route to suspect. Exited the car, maintaining distance.
Engaging target.
Control, we are still on the suspect. Over.
Just surrender! They were just here.
I don't want to die, please!
Get back here!
Ah!
Shit, I need help!
All units force this suspect to stop.
Control, we're in pursuit. Over.
Immobilizing the suspect.
Surrender yourself. Failure to comply will result in extreme measures. Continuing unlawful activity will result in arrest.
Preparing to intercept vehicle.
In pursuit. I repeat, we are in pursuit.
Control, I've lost the target.
Received. We are trailing the target.
Units, prepare to stop the vehicle.
Send emergency vehicles to my location.
Ready to ram the vehicle. Over.
Target has crossed a checkpoint. Preparing to ram suspect's vehicle. Any other patrols have eyes on the suspect, over?
Return to HQ. This is pointless.
I think all that excitement convinced our new friend Hamish that we need to work together to tackle Cass. He's willing to cooperate.
All right, Chief. That was a pretty slick escape. I believe you. So I'll say this. Nigel is planning something, and I don't think I could stop him on my own. If DedSec's everything I've heard, you'll help me.
We can help each other. There's a chance Cass had something to do with the bombings. What could he be planning that's worse than that?
No, that's not like him. Well, not exactly. See, Nigel's got to see himself as the hero. He's an arrogant twat, but he's not a cynic. Every place we go into, we would have some mad plan to fix all his problems. With robot police or automated crop fertilizing and some shit. Society was a technical problem. And people are just bugs in the software, you know? You work around them or you squash them. Sorry, Chief. I gotta switch proxy servers so they don't trace me. I'll hit you right back on voice.
Listen, I've got an inside man, right? A contact in Albion. Says Nigel's got this big meeting happening at White Tower. He'll be talking about a major project he's got planned for London.
What we need is an insider on the team.
I've always wanted to be in on a caper. Okay, first things first. We'll need eyes on the impregnable target, so off you go. I'll crack on with assembling the right personnel to round out this ragtag bunch of misfits.
Ah, shit. Albion's cyber security sniffing my proxy IP. Must have traced the detonator signal. I've got to deal with this.
Time to stretch your wings, my little bee bedrin. What? No hope in hell of us getting into Tower of London. Security is tight.
I'd like to help, fam, but Nigel's caught a whiff now. With all the CTOS cameras, it'd take him less than 5 to ID me. I ain't risking my pretty face.
We need an Albion insider for our caper, one who's willing to turn coat. I've reached out to a contact who works in a nearby pub. Where better to find a bleakly disillusioned anti-hero numbing their conscience with drink, but secretly desperate for redemption. I've let our contact know what we're in the market for, and she's nearby.
Wagwan.
You lot certainly know how to pick your targets. You do know that Albion have set up their headquarters in there, right?
Trust me, this ain't my idea of a good time. But Cass is going to announce some kind of new project or a weapons thing. DedSec got to know about this shit, or we're doomed.
Fucking Nigel Cass. You're right. Nothing good can come of this. Luckily, I hear loads of sob stories working in a pub. And near this place, quite a few from Albion are dissatisfied with the status quo. You turn on the charm, and I'm sure you can get one to join the good guys. Even got a candidate in mind.
Interesting. Send me their details, please.
I'll have Bagley push it along. Good luck, love.
We're aware of an Albion employee who might be approachable.
So wait, is any Albion mercenary going to actually switch sides?
They're jackbooted thugs who regularly murder civilians. If finding a disenchanted employee is really that difficult, humanity's much worse off than I thought. It would also be quite useful to have someone on the inside.
For however long that lasts, Nigel's real good at sniffing out spies.
Personal experience speaking?
Yeah, not really in a sharing mood right now, fam.
Well, that didn't work out so well. Luckily, job satisfaction at Albion is at an all-time low. I'll try to find another candidate to join the team. We're aware of an Albion employee who might be approachable.
Cool. That will cool.
Make sure there's room at the processing centre, over.
What I mean...
London needs people willing to fight back. Is that you?
You say that like you're with DedSec. You say that like you're with DedSec. Maybe you can help save the next dozen people I plan to shag.
What?
Absolutely everyone I've ever dated has completely disappeared. And I'm partially to blame. Sirs, Albion, the Kellys, they're using my puller data to abduct everyone I've ever been with.
What?
Here, I've identified all the conniving key players and resources they're using. Help me find my lost loves. That'll earn you my trust.
I'll give it a shot.
Can I help you?
Blood clot, is that for real, Bagley boy?
Oh no, he's off his fucking lid for sure. Allegedly, his shadowy cabal is headquartered at a nearby Albion field office. Might be worth investigating regardless.
Well, anywhere Albion is, there's bound to be trouble. Let's go.
A reminder, Albion services are operating through safe.
There are the weapons.
way. We lost the suspect. Resume patrol. Spread out. Oh, I give up. Let's regroup.
Failing to provide your optic to an upcoming personnel will result in execution.
What was that?
Finding cover! Do you want to die? Give up!
This is a...
Checking the last known position.
Go! Full sweep of the area.
Excellent. You've dismantled the non-existent conspiracy. Shall we let our friend know what we found?
Should look around for anything else like this. Yo, we cleaned up everything on your list, but no one was part of that crazy story you heard. They were just a bunch of greedy bastards sucking London dry.
I suppose you also believe my former flings were simply ghosting me. Those colluding bastards want you to think that so they can keep using Puller to kidnap people for God knows what. Well, you got the ball rolling. I'm really grateful for that.
DedSec crew is always looking to grow. You want to roll with us?
All right. I'm in. Let's have some fun.
Bless up! Our DedSec family is growing!
Oh, yes. I'm ready, willing, and able to serve.
That's what I'm talking about.
We have an Albion operative on our roster. We should let them know they're needed. Nigel Cass's meeting will begin soon. Approach the Tower of London when you're ready.
hear that? Yeah, do it.